Hello, my impatients. Good evening. How are you guys doing? All right, let's try to get this fucking light out of the way here. Here we go. Yeah, I guess that's a good position. Okay. So hi, how you doing, guys? How are things going with you? I don't know. How can I fix this light here? The lighting is pretty bad. Hey, horn dog, how you doing? How are you doing, horn dog? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. All right. What a beautiful day today. Are you talking about weather-wise? Yeah, I guess Horn Dog is from New York, and the weather was pretty nice in New York today. That's for sure. Somebody wants to know, have I spoken with Poppy today? Not on live stream, but I've spoken with him over the phone. Why, you want me to get Poppy on the live stream? You want me to get Poppy talking to us? You know, let's give him a call. Let's get Poppy in the wild, man. Okay, we'll give Poppy a call here. Ring-a-ling-ling-ling. Let's see if he answers. Hoi hoi, do you want to talk to the people online for like 25 minutes before I take my medication? Then I take my medication, then we call it a night. Okay, so just first off, mute your TV and take me off speaker. Okay, now I'm going to put you on. Okay, guys, we got Poppy here.
Hoi hoi, everyone.
Okay, Poppy says hoi hoi.
How was everybody's day?
How are all your days, guys? Well, they're not really talking, so do you have any topics you want to talk about?
Oh, do we know where everybody comes from?
Some people come from New York, some come from Chicago, some come from Europe. I've even had people in here from Australia, so I guess the impatients come from all over the world.
Oh, okay. Chicago, Detroit, New York, it's all the same streets?
Horn Dog says he comes from Long Island.
Long Island?
Yeah, so we got a Long Islander in the house.
Very excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, how long has he lived on Long Island?
How long have you lived on Long Island, Horn Dog? So anything interesting happening in the news that you would like to talk about?
Oh, the former president, Billy Carter,
Jimmy
died
Carter?
today.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter passed away today. He was 100 years old.
Yeah. Do you think he got a letter from Biden when he turned 100? Because when you turn 100,
I know.
You get a letter from the president.
Maybe they made an exception for him, but I mean, maybe I'm not really sure. I think
He probably did.
He probably did. It's probably just a formal thing.
Yeah. Or maybe he wrote it to himself.
Maybe.
As former president.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, obviously he was literally 100 years old, but it's sad when anybody passes away, you know?
Oh, sure. that's a long life. That's a good life.
That's a long life. That's a good life. He was successful. He was literally the president of the United States. But still, it's still sad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, somebody wants to know what kind of music does Poppy listen to?
What type of music? I guess my favorite, rock and roll. I like the rock and roll. I like, let's see. My favorite bands are Grateful Dead, Rolling Stones. I like Steely Dan, Neil Young, and Springsteen, of course. I like Springsteen. So those are kind of like my favorite artists that I like listening to.
Some people say Poppy likes the old time rock and roll.
Oh yeah,
Poppy likes the classic rock.
I do.
Or as another family member of ours refers to it, dad rock. But Poppy likes the dad rock. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what Andrew calls it.
Yeah, sure. Let's say Andrew. That's what Andrew calls it, the dad rock. What's for dinner? Well, for dinner I had steak. This is filet mignon from Trader Joe's.
Very excellent.
Yeah, with beets and what did you have for dinner?
I made myself a little bit of pea soup.
All right.
And I tried to make myself a lobster roll, since I was trying to get one yesterday, but I didn't physically get one. I tried to make myself a lobster roll, but when I got to the bread, it looked a little bit funky, so I didn't have like your traditional lobster roll. It was just just the regular without the bread.
Interesting. Okay, fair.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but I didn't want to take the chance with the bread. I had it for I guess I had it for over a week or so, and I didn't see any mold on it, but I thought around the outside it might have been a little moldy, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to take the chance.
Okay, I'm gonna end the call here. I'll give you a call back in like 15 minutes to take the Coben 5.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye. Why did you guys tell me to end the call? Because it was boring? Was something boring happening, or was Poppy putting people to sleep? Why do you guys want me to end the call? Sometimes Poppy, I know even in the Poppy and the Wild Mans, he'll just talk about the weather. He'll just talk about dinner. Somebody says it wasn't flowing like a normal Poppy and the Wild Man. Yeah, sometimes, quite frankly, he'll just, I mean, we do have good chemistry sometimes, but quite frankly, sometimes he's just boring. Sometimes he's good, but sometimes he'll just talk about the most, like, I want to talk about, obviously, like Luigi Maginoni, interesting topics, but I mean, he's talking about the snooze fest topics, quite frankly. And yeah, I mean, I could have when we were talking about dad rock, I could have mentioned the Beach Boys and Pink Floyd and tried to take it in that direction, but yeah, frankly, he was going to put you to sleep faster than, a Lance Storm match, or faster than, I don't know, Ambien. I mean, it was pretty boring. I agree. I mean, somebody says, no, obviously there's been better episodes of the Poppy and the Wild Man. I mean, that doesn't mean he's not a good person. That just means he was boring today. He was fucking boring. I agree. But that's what you get with him sometimes, And I love him. I love him, obviously, But even like sometimes we'll do Poppy and the Wildmans, or like we used to do Poppy and the Wildmans in the apartment or at the beach. And he just wanted to talk about the weather. He just wanted to talk about like the most boring shit. We still love Poppy, as you said, but it was just like nobody gives a shit about the weather in New York. I mean, nobody cares what you had for dinner. Try to talk about topics that are interesting and riveting. And we love Poppy, like Tiger says. Like Horndog says, we all love Poppy. I love Poppy too, but he was boring tonight. He was boring tonight. Yeah, I'm being a little too hard. I mean, on him obviously, but he was a little boring tonight. I mean, we should have had some preparation. We should have, and I should be thankful he even wanted to go live. I should be thankful he even wanted to go live here. But yeah, he I think my mother and father both love me. I don't know who loves me more. You know, I love Poppy. I love Poppy, obviously, but yeah, that was brutally boring. I agree. Somebody says it puts me to sleep faster than a dentist with that nitrous oxide tank. It puts me to sleep faster than what's that drug that killed Michael Jackson? That they give you for endoscopies. That he was calling milk. What is that called? Shit. It's the sedation shit. What is the drug that killed Michael Jackson? That Michael Jackson was calling milk. That killed. They gave it to me when I had my endoscopy. I forget what it was called. Fentanyl. No, not fentanyl. Fentanyl is what's in marijuana. Not fentanyl. What's it called? Is it really called fentanyl? Propofol. Yeah, it's called Propofol. That's it. Yeah, they gave me Propofol when I had my endoscopy. Yeah, it puts me to sleep faster than Propofol. The show tonight. Poppy put us in a coma this evening. That's for sure. Poppy had us all in a coma. He had us all. He dosed us all with Propofol. So he says, "Am I sponsored by Pikachu and Cheerios?" No. Cheerios just my mother just keeps getting me Cheerios and I keep eating it. So that's the reason Cheerios are always back there. Pikachu, I don't know. I had a friend. Pikachu's like my friend, Pikachu's like my friend. And I like Pokemon, and yeah, Pikachu's like my friend. Pikachu watches over me, and I like Pikachu. I'm not sponsored by him though. Why do you recommend getting rid of the Cheerios and Pikachu? So he says, was I a big Pokemon fan as a child? I watched the anime. I played Red and Blue. I played Gold and Silver. And I loved the games. Yeah, I liked Pokemon growing up. Is it time to take down the Pikachu? I know some like we were doing that. That's what we were doing yesterday. Poppy was doing like an entire segment on Pop Tarts, and I'm like, "Are we sponsored by Pop Tarts? Why are we talking about Pop Tarts right now?" I mean, I don't know. It just happens to be there. It just happens to be there. I mean, obviously. I mean, should I take the Cheerios box down? Are we sponsored by Cheerios and Pop Tarts and Pikachu? I don't know. Maybe. So I'm getting ready to take the Cobenfy in 10 minutes. Yeah, Silver was a really good game back in the day, Pokemon Silver, and it basically took Red and Blue, which were great games, and you know was even better than the first two. I know Tiger played Soul Silver years later, which is the remake, which was really good. And they were good games. They were really good games. I mean, there's a big Pokemon craze when I was in middle and high school, and it's still popular. Tiger had Silver when he was a boy. Yeah, they were great games. They were great games. And I watched the Pokemon movie. I was pretty into Pokemon. Oh, those were great years. The boyish years, the joyous years, the boyish years, the joyous years. Should I try giving Poppy a call back and try? Should I try giving Poppy a call back and see if he's more entertaining now, or leave him alone till 7:30? Should I give him a take two? This is Poppy entertaining take two. Uh, should I go back to Poppy or leave him alone? I mean, I guess they told me to end the call, so we won't go back to Poppy. La 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 la. So this is Poppy is probably chilling. Yeah, he's watching the football, I think. Oh. Yeah, he's probably watching football. Yeah, Tiger, you're pretty active. How did you discovered me recently, but you're definitely pretty active in my live streams. You got to give Tiger some credit. Tiger's really elevating. He says Rusty is his friend. That's great, Tiger. That's great. Have I ever played Minecraft? I have not played Minecraft, Tiger. Let's check out what's going on in the news. Well, we talked about Jimmy Carter passing away at 100. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Oh. Somebody wants to know, have I ever played Hide the Mayo? Yes, I played Hide the Mayo with my mother many years ago. That was one of my first viral videos. The Hide Mr. Mayonnaise and Hide the Mayo. I mean, everybody remembers me as Mr. Mayonnaise from back in the day. I don't really know what I was going for back then. What the hell was I going for? It's Mr. Mayonnaise. People. I guess people like that content. Did people like the Mr. Mayonnaise content? I guess so. I think I'm better now, but I guess people like the Mr. Mayonnaise content. I guess there were some Mr. Mayonnaise fans out there. Bring back Mr. Mayonnaise. Bring back Mr. Mayonnaise. La 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 la. It's almost time for the Coben fire, right? Right, Tiger? It's almost time for everybody's most pleasurable experience. Me taking my antipsychotics. It actually seems to be working pretty well. You know, I haven't been getting the persecutory delusions, and when I do get them, they're not as strong as they are. And I'm able to catch it, check it, change it. Oh, so the Coben 5 seems to be working, guys. Are you happy about that? Tiger says yes. I'm really happy. I'm glad. I'm glad you're wishing good mental health on me, Tiger. I'm glad you're wishing good mental health on me. You know, obviously, when I do get the persecutory delusions, I'm able to tell it's a delusion, on the Coben 5. So it seems like it's really working for me, which is a great thing. Which is a great thing. Everybody wants Andrew happy, healthy. Everybody wants me to live a normal, healthy life. I guess I might have some enemies out there who don't want me to live a normal, healthy life, but I want to live a normal, healthy life, and I think Tiger wants me to live a normal, healthy life, and I think Rusty wants me to live a normal, healthy life. So, when Tiger and Rusty wish a normal, healthy life on you, that's a good thing. Tiger says he really wants me to live a normal, healthy life. Rusty ain't no kid. He's in his mid to late 30s, but he's a good kid, like Tiger says. He's probably about my age, if not older, but I don't know how old are you, Tiger, to call Rusty a kid? Rusty ain't no kid, Tiger. Tiger's 35. Oh, you're a kid, Tiger. You're 35 years old. I'm 37. You're certainly a kid, Tiger. Chiba. Tiger says, I'm a kid, you're a kid, Rusty's a kid, and Chiba's a kid. He's 28. Chiba's definitely a kid, man. Chiba's definitely a kid. Chiba is definitely I'm just looking for love, I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm just looking for happiness. I'm looking for just some happiness, I'm looking for some happiness. I'm looking for some fucking happiness. Pika Pika! Pikachu! Pika Pika! A Coben Phi a day keeps the psychosis at bay, to quote Tiger. A Coben Phi a day keeps this. I'm looking at these social media models. They're all so cute. They're all so beautiful. I really want to date the social media models, and I guess you could, but you got to go out there and get them. They're not gonna come knocking at your door saying, "We've seen you." You got to go out there and get the social media models, basically. Or go. You got to go out there and get a romantic partner. I don't know. Like while I'm talking to you guys, I'm browsing like social media models, and they all look so sexy. They all have their OnlyFans. They all have their spicy content. I'm like, wow, why can't I have a girlfriend who looks this beautiful? You know. Tiger says, "That's right. That's right. Why can't I have an OnlyFans girlfriend? Why can't I have an OnlyFans girlfriend who's sexy? Who wants to, that's like the dream." Tiger says, "Those women are whores, Andrew." I don't know. Frankly, I want an OnlyFans girlfriend. That's what I want. Tiger says I should stop creating spicy content and I should focus on finding true love with a soulmate, with a twin flame, and not look at the social media models who create OnlyFans. I should try to find true love and don't show the fruits of my body to the internet. Instead, save my body for one woman. My soulmate. I don't know. I guess you're right. I guess I want a woman who will save her body for me, and I want to save my body for a woman. You shouldn't make spicy content with her. What for? The status, the prestige? Like they say, keep your clothes on. Stop showing off your body. Stop posting spicy content. Stop posting thirst traps. You know? And frankly, it gives schizos delusions about you. I see these social media models, they look sexy, they're in lingerie, they pose naked sometimes. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, wow, they love me. They want to date me, and I get delusions of love and care about them. It makes men delusional about them. And that could be dangerous. If you show off your naked body on the internet, you might get creepy men that get delusions about you. Somebody says, you got to want what they want, though. Not what you think society expects. Because you're never going to live up to society's expectations. Tiger says, sometimes ugly chicks aren't so bad, especially if they try hard. Somebody says, are you going to still post spicy content? I thought there was a great purge of your, spicy content. Yeah, there was. But to be perfectly honest with you, Tiger's telling me to stop posting it. So I think I'm going to stop posting spicy content from this point forward. Unless I find a girlfriend who's into it, and maybe we could collaborate together. But for right now, I'm going to stop making spicy content because of Tiger. Tiger gave me some good advice. He says, stop making this. Moncler said, I agree with Tiger, Andrew. There's no benefit, to making this spicy content. Like Dr. Garrett said many years ago, sensational nudity, like, why are you doing it? Well, let's see if I can find Dr. Garrett's email about sensational nudity. Yeah. So I said to Doc, sensation. Let's type in sensational nudity. So like I was talking about doing nude photographs, and Dr. Garrett said even if the risk with the photographer is low, in 2018 he said this, why take any risk? To what end? What use can you put such photographs to? It's easy to attract interest with sensational nudity. Anyone can do it by taking their clothes off. It's harder to work at recovery in the real world where you attract interest because of who you are as a person. It's better to attract interest because of who you are as a person rather than, taking naked photos and videos of yourself. I mean, like I said, the OnlyFans women, they make good money, but why am I doing it? Why am I taking naked photographs and you know, like frankly, I'm not making money. I'm just, but on that note, I'm gonna call Poppy. I'm gonna take my Coben Phi. And somebody says Disney ain't calling. No employer is going to hire you when you apply. You're just sabotaging career opportunities with your spicy content. Somebody says, I bet Dr. Garrett is afraid to take his shirt off in front of women. Like, I'm not going to be working for the Disney Corporation if I create spicy content. So delete it. Delete my spicy content. I bet you the people who become presidents of the United States, these CEOs, these billionaires, none of them are making spicy content. So stop making spicy content. Okay, it's Coben Phi time. Let's call Poppy. Hoi hoi! How you doing? I'm taking. For some reason, you're coming in pretty bad, but I'm going to take the Coben Phi here. Okay. I'm going to, open it up. Time to open up the Coben Phi. It's been 2 hours since my last meal, which was 5:30. Here I go. I'm going to put it in my mouth. My antipsychotic, which seems to be helping me. And that should do it. Good? All right, adios. Have a good night. I can't hear you tonight, so adios. I took my Coben Phi. Peace out. Have a good night. Love you. All right, so I took my Coben Phi this evening. All right, guys. Any last things to say here, or should I wrap this up for the night? You want to change the topic to something? I'm on the 50 milligrams and 20 milligrams of the Coben Phi. Why do you ask, McClares? Do you know anything about Coben Phi? Do you know anything about it? He says he's just wondering. So somebody wants to know how Cobenfy works on past delusions. Obviously, I had a thought process that it was obvious people were lying to me. How do I feel about that now? Well, I think my persecutory delusions, my delusions of being deceived, are a lot less strong and intense on the Cobenfy. So even when I get like the suspicion that people, obviously orchestrated the HIV scare and pharmacological abuse and are lying to me, I'm like, I'm much more subdued about it, and I'm able to catch it, check it, change it, and fight it off a lot easier. So I think it really helps with the persecutory delusions. So I think it's really helping. I think I'm only 2 weeks into the medication, but I think it's really helping, which is a great thing. Like even yesterday, I went into the live stream and I'm like, so it was really all delusions. It was really all psychosis. And somebody said, yes, Andrew. I mean, unfortunately, you spent a lot of time lost in psychosis. I mean, you were delusionally paranoid. And hopefully the Cobenfy continues to help and that's the story here. Good to hear, he says. Okay, guys. Do you think things are going to get better? Do you think things are going to get better? Like they say, you got to make things get better. Somebody says, I think so. I think things are going to get better. Tiger says, yeah, things will, but you got to put the effort in too. You got to put the effort in too. 2025 may be your year, as they say, but you got to make it your year. It's not going to just magically be your year. And try to think people are being honest and transparent and everything. And there's no sabotager, there's no stifler. Everything is as it appears to be. Everything is go out there and grab it by the horns. Go out there, continue to do open mic nights, continue to socialize. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. I got Tiger as my friend. I got Rusty as my friend. It's going to get better, guys. But you got to do it. You got to go out there and take life by the horns. Nobody's going to spoon feed success to you. Nobody's going to deliver you success on a golden platter. You got to go out there and get it. Tiger's like, that's right, Andrew. That's right. That's certainly right, Andrew. So, guys, should I should I end this live stream? Any last things to talk about, or not really? What am I going to do tonight? I'm just going to listen to music, then go to bed. I don't have any plans. What can I do? It's basically Sunday night. There's nothing to do, Tiger. Any plans for New Year's Eve? I think we said in an earlier live stream, New Year's Eve is an extrovert's holiday. I don't have any plans for New Year's Eve, but what are you going to do? McClare says him neither. He doesn't have any plans either. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to get going. Is that all right? Tiger asks, "Who's my favorite artist?" Are you talking about musical artists? What type of artists do you try? I don't really have. Tiger says yes, musical. I like the Beach Boys. Is that a good musical artist? I don't know. I'm not really an expert on music, but I like the Beach Boys. Can I sing a Beach Boys song for you? Which one? Which one would you like me to sing? Which Beach Boys song would you like me to sing? I have a lot of favorites. Name one. The whole Pet Sounds album is my favorite. So name a song. Song number 7 from that album. That's let's go to. I'm pretty good, but I'm not that good. Tiger. What is Pet Sounds song number 7? Okay, let's go to the track list. I gotta scroll all the way to the fucking bottom. It's a big Wikipedia article, so I gotta scroll all the way to the bottom and see the set list. Sloop John B. Song number 7 is Sloop John B. Okay. They come on the sloop John B. My grandfather and me. Round Nassau town we do roam. Drinking all night. Got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Let me go home. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. The first mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, won't you leave me alone? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Let me go home. Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. The coal, he got the fits. He threw away all my grits. Then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home. I wanna go home. This is the worst trip I've ever been on. So Okay. Good enough. That was me doing Sloop John B to an extent. Hoist up the John B sail. See how the mainsail sets. Somebody wants I Just Wasn't Made for These Times. Yeah, that one's probably a little bit. I keep looking for a place to fit in where I can speak my mind. And I've been trying hard to find the people who I won't leave behind. They say I've got brains, but they ain't doing me no good. I wish they could. Each time things start to happen again, I think I got something good going for myself, but what goes wrong? Sometimes I feel very sad. Still ain't found the right thing I could put my heart and soul into. Sometimes I feel very sad. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. Every time I get the inspiration to go change things around, no one wants to help me look for places where new things might be found. Where can I turn when my fair-weathered friends cop out? What's it all about? Each time things start to happen again, I think I got something good going for myself, but what goes wrong? Sometimes I feel very sad. Still ain't found the right thing I could put my heart and soul into. Sometimes I feel very sad. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. I guess I just wasn't made for these times. That was a cover of I Just Wasn't Made for These Times. I gave it the old college try, as they say. It's a favorite of mine, that's for sure. All right, Tiger says, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, Andrew. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you. It's a song I've listened to quite a lot of times, so. Very nice. Anything else you want me to do? I think Christmas is coming past. We gotta wait a year before I do another Christmas song. All right, guys. I guess I'll get going. Here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Somebody wants me to cover YMCA. Oh, I almost tripped. Din, din, young man, there's no need to be down. I said, young man, get yourself on the ground. I said, go there. There's a place you can go. You don't need to go there. Bam, bam, young man. Here's a place you can go. I said, young man, here's a place you can go. You can go there. It's the YMCA and you can go there. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's got everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's got everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Young man, now you know where to go. I said, young man, go with the flow. I don't know. Okay. What are you? What's another song I could do? Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man, it's... Should I do The First Cut is the Deepest by Cat Stevens? I like that song. I would have given you all of my heart, but there's someone who's torn it apart, and she's taken almost all that I got. But if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. 'Cause when it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse. When it comes to being loved, she's first. That's how I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. I still want you by my side, just to help me dry the tears that I've cried. And I'm sure gonna give you a try. And if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. 'Cause when it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse. And when it comes to being loved, she's first. That's how I know the first cut is the deepest. Okay. We got it. We got the hang of it. All right, guys. They're holding up candles. They're holding up candles. It's like it's like Nirvana unplugged, you know? Anybody want me to do a Nirvana unplugged song? Tiger says, "Do I know It's Been a While by Stained?" I most certainly do, Tiger. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high, and it's been a while since I first saw you, and it's been a while since I could stand on my own 2 feet again, and it's been a while since I could call you. And everything I can't remember, as fucked up as it all may seem, the consequences that I've rendered, I've stretched myself beyond my means, and it's been a while since I can say that I wasn't addicted, and it's been a while since I could say I love myself as well. And it's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up just like I always do. And it's been a while, but all that shit seems to disappear when I'm with you. And everything I can't remember, as fucked up as it all may seem, the consequences that I've rendered, I've stretched myself beyond my means. Why must I feel this way? Just make this go away. Just one more peaceful day. Just make this go away. And it's been a while since I've seen the way the candles light your face. And it's been a while, but I can still remember just the way you taste, and everything I can't remember, as fucked up as it all may seem, the consequences that I've rendered, I've stretched myself beyond my means. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high, and it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. I screwed it up a little bit, but what are you gonna do? Woo! Wow, thank you, Andrew. Do something in the way. Bum 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 bum. Underneath the bridge, top has sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped, they've all become my pets, and I'm living off of grass and the chickens from the ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feeling. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Underneath the bridge, the top has sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped, they've all become my pets, and I'm living off of grass and the chickens from the ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feeling. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Yeah. The chickens from the ceiling. Yeah. I screwed up that lyric. I don't know what it is. All right. So it says, under the bridge, the drippings from the ceiling. Okay. So this is "Do Under the Bridge" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know if I know this one well enough, but I could give it a try. I don't know "Under the Bridge" well enough. I think I'm gonna get going, guys. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I walk on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk on the streets so I'm not alone. She sees my good deeds and well, I'm never lonely. Now that is a lie. I don't ever want to feel how I felt that day. Take me to the place I know. Take me on my way. I don't know the song. Under the bridge I go. I don't know the song well enough, guys. I'm sorry. I could get up the lyrics, but I'm not. I'm doing these songs without lyrics tonight. All right. So you're crushing it. You're crushing it. Yeah, I need some practice on that one. What's a song I could do? What's another song I could do? Long View by Green Day. Anybody want that? Anybody want Long View by Green Day or no? Sure. I sit around and watch the tube but nothing is on. I changed the channels for an hour or two. Twiddle my thumbs just for a bit. I'm sick of all the same old shit. In my house with unlocked doors, and I'm fucking lazy. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm so damn bored, I'm going peel me off this Velcro seat and get me moving. I sure as hell can't do it by myself. I'm feeling like a dog in heat, bored off on the summer street. I don't know this one well enough either. I gotta get the lyrics for this one. But it's true, that's how I feel. I feel like I have cabin fever and I'm really frustrated. It's literally how I feel. Iris, I could do Name by the Goo Goo Dolls. Din, 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 din. And even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose get lost along the way. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. Letters that you never meant to send get tossed and thrown away. When I grew up, there were orphans, I never knew their names. That don't belong to no one, and that's a shame. You could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name. And I won't tell him your name. Scars are souvenirs you never lose. The past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Did you get to be a star? Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? We grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. And reruns all become our history. A tired song keeps playing on the tired radio. And I won't tell no one your name. I won't tell him your name. I think about you all the time, but I don't need the same. It's lonely where you are, come back down. And I won't tell him your name. Din-din-din-din-din-din. That was kind of a bad rendition, but what are you going to do? Bop, 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 bop. All right, guys. And even though the moment I could have done that one better, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? You didn't get a good rendition of Name, but you got a rendition. You got a rendition of Name. You didn't get a good one, but you got one. I don't know anything by Eve 6. Alien Ant Farm? I know Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm, but that's a Michael Jackson song. Annie, are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You got hit by, you got shot by a smooth criminal. I hear police sirens outside. That's scary. Are they coming to take me away? Are they coming to take me away to the psychiatric asylum? They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away to the funny farm. Yeah, I know that song. Yes, I'm not going to do a rendition of that one now. Should I do Love Is Out There by Gary Burr? I've done it a million times, but I could do it 1,000,001 times. Someone says, "Do Love Is Out There." Den 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 den. If it came in the mail in a cardboard box, I'd be waiting at the door when the mailman knocks. If it grew on trees like apricots, there'd be a big orchard in my back lot. The truth is cold, but it's gotta be told, so it's time somebody said it. Love is out there, but you gotta go get it. If you want it like a prize on a TV show, well, off to Hollywood is where I'd go. If it fell from the sky like a drop of rain, I'd never use an umbrella again. Thinking and wishing it will come to you will kill you if you let it. Love is out there, but you gotta go get it. Some folks say that love finds you. Well, in fairy tales it might be true, but if you don't try to help yourself, the love will go find someone else. If it came with a suit like a pair of pants, my closet walls wouldn't stand a chance. If you caught it like a cold, like a touch of flu, I'd want to be sick my whole life through. So hide away night and day. Trust me, you'll regret it. Love is out there, but you gotta go get it. Love is out there. Oh, love is out there. Love is out there. Love is out there. BAP! Yeah! Okay, somebody wants Last Resort by Papa Roach. I guess so. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. It all started when I lost my mother. No respect for myself, respect for another. I can't do this one. I don't even know it. I gave it a try. I couldn't get past the first few lyrics. Woo! Woo! Somebody says, I am a good singer. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get going. I did over an hour, unless you have another song request. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 All right, guys. Woo! Something's got to give. 3. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get going. Adios, my impatience. Peace out. They said, later, dude. Peace.